Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lindsey's Little Library. So today is Thursday, and of course, BookList Thursday, and even better, it is happening on another one of my favorite holidays, July 4th. So happy July 4th to all of my American friends. It is Independence Day, and again, one of my favorite days. And there's a few reasons for that, because traditionally, I'm obviously filming this ahead of time, so when you're watching this, I'm most likely at my in-laws' house. They have a place on a lake that is kind of up north. If you're from Wisconsin, you always go up north to get away, which is just a Wisconsin thing. And so we're probably there sitting on the lake, having some barbecue, playing in the water, kayaking, fishing, all of that fun stuff. And then at night, pretty much everyone around the lake just lights off fireworks. And so it is this beautiful, fun, family-filled, sun-filled day. So for July 4th, for today's book list, our theme is we're going to go with July 4th Buzzwords. So we have a number of books. I think I have 5 books. 6 books? Yes. 6 books that have a 4th of July for me buzzword in them. So we're going to start with the very obvious Bitsy's Bait and Barbecue, because the grill is always on the 4th of July, at least around here, full of hamburgers and hot dogs and probably a good steak or two. It's all about the barbecue. So this book itself is by Pamela Morrissey. So this follows the story of 2 sisters, Emma and Katie. Now Katie just got a divorce. She has a pretty decent settlement and she has a 6-year-old boy, and she's like, you know what, I'm going to take my money and I'm going to invest in a B&B, bed and breakfast, and kind of have a little low-key life and raise my son that way. So they purchase what they think is a B&B, a bed and breakfast in, let's see, what town? In Missouri, in Warbler Lake, Missouri. But little did they know that in Warbler Lake, Missouri, B&B stands for bait and barbecue. So they didn't know a whole lot about a bed and breakfast. They know nothing about a bait and barbecue place. But they're going to go into it. They're going to make it their own. It's pretty rundown. And they're going to do what they can and raise Josh. So it sounds like a really cute, summery, contemporary read. I really want to just pick this up now. But there's book number 1. Book number 2, again, like I was talking about, a lot of our 4th of July is spent around the lake. So I have 3 books. I've got Lost Lake by Sarah Addison Allen, South of Superior, which is a lake that borders Wisconsin, Lake Superior. It's pretty sweet. I've been up there. This book actually takes place in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, but close enough. And then Something in the Water by Catherine Stedman. So we'll start talking about this one. Something in the Water. This was a Reese Witherspoon's book club book. I can't remember where I picked this up, but I'm super excited about this. It's a psychological thriller. We've got Aaron and Mark. They're on their honeymoon, I believe, in Bora Bora. They are taking some time out. They're doing some scuba diving, and one time when they're out scuba diving, they find something in the water. Crazy. I don't know what else. That's all I want to know, though. But there's that one. South of Superior by Ellen Airgood. This, again, takes place on the southern edge of Lake Superior in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. There's the town of McAllister, and it's pretty isolated, pretty much in the middle of nowhere, and it captures a certain kind of person and never lets it go. In this town, Madeline Stone, who is more running away from her old life than she is consciously running toward anything, but when she arrives to care for an aging family friend, she finds herself pulled into the world of this town, and her own life has changed forever. By opening herself up to the town and to the lives and intimate dramas of its residents, she finds things she never thought she'd have: a sense of family, a feeling of belonging, and a discovery of life, love, and goodwill. Just sounds like a good contemporary book. And the last one, of course, is Lost Lake by Sarah Addison Allen. Isn't that such a pretty cover? I love it. So this follows the story of Abby Pym, who owns a number of cabins on this lost lake in Georgia. She kind of ran, sounds like a little bit of a resort with her husband for a number of years, and he recently passed away, and she's kind of facing this time in her life where she's considering selling the cabins and the resort that is on this lake to a developer. Most of her family has moved away. It's just her. Sounds like she can't really keep it going any longer. And then all of a sudden, Kate shows up, who is her granddaughter, I believe. And Kate shows up with her little girl, and kind of she's looking to revisit the memories she experienced on Lost Lake and share them with her daughter. I'm hoping maybe the two team up and they don't have to sell it to a developer. We'll see, but it sounds good. I've heard a lot of really good things about this, so that one is definitely on my radar. So then the last two books I have are just classic 4th of July buzzwords. So I have 100 Summers, because summer and 4th of July just go together, and then A Good American, because 4th of July is a very American holiday. So A Good American by Alex George. This follows the story of a family who immigrated from Germany and where did they move to? Missouri. And it talks about how they brought a lot of their culture. The white, let's see, what's her name? The Good American tells of Jet's dogged determination to feed a town sauerkraut and soul food, the loves and losses of their children, the voice of James and his brothers, sometimes raised in discord and sometimes in perfect harmony, and then talks about Frederick, which is Jet's husband, and about, it sounds like he was a musician. So again, sounds very interesting. I'm very interested in the kind of immigration theme and how they came from Germany to America, how they kind of got there, what they did when they got it, just that whole story of it. So really interested in this one as well. So the last one I have is 100 Summers by Beatrice Williams. This follows the story of Lily Dane. She goes to Seaview, Rhode Island, where her family has summered for generations. It sounds like she's just trying to get away from New York's social scene, from the drama of it all, and just go have a good summer kind of out where her family has been for a number of years. But a couple people follow her there that she wasn't expecting. So we have Budgie and Nick Greenwald. So it's Lily's former best friend and former fiance. Sounds like there's some secrets. There's definitely some history involved there that maybe starts to come out that Lily wasn't anticipating. So just another good summer read. So those are the 6 books for my July 4th buzzword. It was really fun to do this. I definitely picked up some books I haven't looked at in a long time, and they have me very excited to pick them up, especially on a perfect summer sunny day. Absolutely. Head over to Sarah's channel over at Sarah's Nightstand. I'll leave a link below. See what she came up with for her July 4th buzzwords. Otherwise, like and subscribe. Comment as always. I love to chat with you in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.